I saw this the other day and I thought, that's a great quote. And then I was on the phone Thursday with a friend of mine, Jason Cupp. And Jason Cupp said something I thought was one of those things you write down, and he said, it was based on a question, and he said, as an owner, you need to be compassionate yet firm. It's not a new concept, but that's definitely a writer-downer, because I think for many of us as the leaders of our companies and the owners, and I'll go on record as saying I'm very guilty of this, something I'm trying to work on and have been trying to work on for years. It's super easy when you're building your team and you really care about all your people and you want to see them be really successful and you like them and you have a vested interest in them and that you just personally like them and care about them and want to see their life be good and things get better for them, to sometimes sugarcoat things. I have a tendency to word things in a way that I'm not as critical or as firm as I should be, to be a little less offensive. And I think that's a skill. It's a skill I've worked on, but it also can swing too far. And you can then sugarcoat things. So this is a great saying. A coach is someone who tells you what you don't want to hear, who has you see what you don't want to see, so you can be who you always have known you could be. And I think that's what, I know that that's what our job is as the leaders of our organization. It's to build our team, build our culture, coach our team, help our team grow, get the right people on the team and get the wrong people off the team. And the right people that remain on your team are the ones that you want to invest in and you want to coach. And the best way to coach is to be honest and tell them, hey, you're not doing this thing up to the level that I believe you can do it. Hey, you're not investing the time to learn in this area, and if you did, you could be great. Hey, you're not putting in the hours to excel in this area, or you say that you want to be this, you want to achieve this, you want to make this level of money, you want to run this part of the business, but here's the 3 areas you're taking 0 action in to become that person that's capable of doing it. I don't want to go outside the company and bring that person. I want you to be that person, but here are the 3 things you need to be doing. Or here are the 3 things you need to be doing that we've talked about for the last 6 months, and yet there's no example that I've seen in your life, in your day-to-day, of where you're doing or implementing any of these things. We talk a good game, but we're not seeing the progress. And that's what a coach does. And that's what a leader does, and it's difficult to be that leader, and it's difficult to have those honest conversations because you're afraid, and I'm afraid sometimes that we'll offend, or maybe that, even worse, that person will get mad and they'll leave because we challenged them or called them out. And I think that's especially the case with some of the really younger individuals coming up in the ranks in the business world that maybe didn't grow up in quite the same family of being challenged and made to work really hard and not in a sense being sheltered or protected. I wanted to pass this idea on so that you and I can both continue to be self-aware of how we're leading and building our teams.